K-Talk Lab, where K-pop meets learning. Ever wonder what they're actually saying in Cortis's Redred? Let's break down this iconic line from verse 2. The lyric goes,
They called me a freak, 홀린 듯이, 예?
In English, this translates to, they called me a freak, as if I was possessed. Let's chop it up.
홀리,
Comes from the verb meaning to be possessed, mesmerized, or bewitched.
듯이,
Means as if or like. The grammar rule here is attaching the suffix
듯이,
to a verb stem. It turns an action into a descriptive comparison, literally meaning as if that action happened. You can use this exact pattern to describe how someone is acting. Just take a descriptive verb modifier and add.
듯이,
You'll hear this everywhere in Korean. For example,
미친 듯이,
means acting like crazy,
죽은 듯이,
which means being so quiet it's as if you're dead. Now it's your turn. How would you say? As if I was dreaming. Drop your answer in the comments. Let's keep the momentum going.
만들던 트랙스, 예, 듣고 모인 프렌드지, 예?
In English, this translates beautifully too. The tracks I was making. Yeah, the friends who listened and gathered. Yeah. Let's look at the Korean verbs here.
만들던,
Means used to make or was making.
듣고,
Means listen and
모인,
means gathered. This line is a masterclass in modifying nouns. We have
더,
which describes an action you were doing in the past but didn't necessarily finish. Then we have
에,
which describes an action that is completely finished in the past. You can use these endings right before any noun to describe it. Just attach the ending to the verb and put the noun right after it. For example,
넣던 피자,
means the pizza I was eating, and
만난 사람,
means the person I met. Challenge time, how would you say? The song I used to sing. Drop your answer in the comments. Let's break down this absolute flex.
하루가 갈수록 늘어가 팩,
In English, this roughly translates to, as each day goes by, the packs keep increasing. Let's break it down.
하루,
Means one day.
갈수록,
Means as it goes on, and
늘어가,
means is increasing or growing. The key grammar magic here is the suffix.
일수록,
When attached to a verb, it means the more something happens or as time passes. You can attach this to almost any verb to show that an action is intensifying over time. The more of action A, the more of action B. For example,
볼수록,
means the more I look at it, or
먹을수록,
means the more I eat. Let's test it out. How do you say?
The more I listen? Drop your answer in the comments.
Let's keep stepping.
진짜배기처럼 밟아가 스텝, 허,
In English, this means taking steps like a real one, huh? It's all about moving forward authentically. Let's look at the vocabulary.
진짜배기,
Is a slang-like term for the real deal or a true original?
처럼,
Means like, and
밟아가,
means to keep stepping or tread forward. The grammar point to steal here is the particle.
처럼,
You attach it directly to the end of a noun to compare things, meaning like or similar to. This pattern is super easy to use. Just take any person, animal, or thing and slap
처럼,
right at the end of it. You hear this in K-pop all the time. For instance,
바보처럼,
means like a fool, or
영화처럼,
which means like a movie. Time for your quick challenge. How would you say? Like a star, drop your answer in the comments. Let's get into the groove with this next line.
고개 까딱여 라이크, 예, 예,
This one translates to nodding my head like, yeah. It's the ultimate vibe check. Very simple vocabulary here.
고개,
Refers to your head or neck, specifically when making movements, and
까딱여,
means to bob or nod slightly. The cool grammar trick here is actually what's asterisk missing asterisk in textbook Korean. You would use an object particle, like,
고개를,
but in casual speech and rap, we drop those particles completely for a smoother flow. You can use this casual, punchy pattern for any body movement. Just say the body part, followed immediately by the action verb. No extra particles needed. For example, instead of saying,
손을 흔들어.
just say,
손 흔들어.
which means wave your hands or
눈 감아.
meaning close your eyes. Time to test it out. How would you casually say, wash your hands, let me know in the comments. This time, we're looking at a clever racing metaphor.
FU. 들지 마 레드 플래그.
In English, this translates directly to F1, don't raise the red flag. In Formula One racing, a red flag stops the race. So metaphorically, he's saying, don't stop my momentum. Let's look at the Korean part here.
들다.
The verb meaning to lift or to raise, and
지마.
makes it a negative command. This is one of the most useful grammar points you will ever learn in Korean. To tell someone not to do something casually, just take any verb stem and attach.
지마.
You can use this pattern to stop anyone from doing anything. Just drop the da from the dictionary form of a verb and add ma. You've definitely heard these in K-dramas.
가지마.
Means don't go. And the absolute classic
하지마.
means don't do it or stop it. Time for your quick challenge. How would you casually say, don't cry, drop your answer in the comments. And that's a wrap on verse 2 of Cortis's Redred. You guys crushed it. Keep practicing those challenge answers. Save this series to review later. And follow for the next song breakdown. Annyeong!